so many blue hunt look like I'm neighbor. I'll be back in the morning. Tell me how much you want it. You know these bags are strong. You break, you buy, you bust it open. They hang up posters where the reward my swag was stolen. He wanted to I put up stuff $20 skinny pins. I call it a hit.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Golden State Warriors. Here's Irving. Here's Thompson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And this is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
Outside for Curry. Goes up on the high post. Drained for 2 points.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. It really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And it's Green with the jam.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Here's Irving. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Bogut. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. There's Green with the three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Green's floor stretching ability, one of the things that makes this offense so dynamic.
And here is Irving. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Bogut. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Cavaliers. James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And so deft with the floater. LeBron's got so many tricks up his sleeve.
Barnes outside. Now here is Bogut. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Another three for Golden State.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to talk to his guys. James looking around.
LeBron dunked that like he was angry. Is he okay? Man, he got the table shaking over here.
Curry outside. The rebound by Kevin Love. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the shot is good. James has got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And stolen by Barnes. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
At all times he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that
shot? Maybe. Now here's James. He's got 6. And Love throws it down.
Well, Love's drive is a nice mix of size and speed. Maybe not so much speed, but making it tough for the defense to cut him off.
Here's Curry. He has 5. Lets it go with the three. Love grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the dunk by James.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
And again, no good by Golden State. Cleveland leading by 3. With the drive. And the dunk by James.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slams. And Jefferson throws it down.
Yeah, Jefferson, just great lift on these dunks. Whenever he's near the basket, he is ready to turn one over.
The deep three from Thompson. And the Warriors miss again.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
So both teams changing it up here. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. Here's Jefferson. And finished off by Jefferson.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Livingston. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Out to the right wing. Here's Fry. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And Spates gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Jefferson. And he banks in the layup. Jefferson's got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Cleveland ahead, up by 12. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Cavaliers?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
It's Curry outside. The 3 ball from Curry.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score. Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
The three-pointer, no good.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
So both teams making some changes here. Stolen by Dellavedova. Smith with a wide open look. No good on the 3. Ezeli inside. Here's Livingston. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Warriors have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. He's off on the first. And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers leading by 7. James in the post. 12 points for him. From down in the low post, it goes.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you've got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Outside Curry. For 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 12.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Right now, I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Here's Ezeli. Makes it off the glass. Ezeli's got his first points of the game.
And using that big body to kind of carve out space, Ezeli loves to score off missed shots. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
There's the drive. The rebound by Ezeli. Warriors trailed by 11. Here's Curry with the 3. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Wow. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
He can make you miss in more ways than just one. Bron with a nice little dribble move.
Shot to stop the run. No good from Spates. The Cavaliers leading by 17. Here's Smith. And J.R.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. These people done turned us into bosses. That's my number. Oh yeah. Hey, I found a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the, my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8. I'm on a strict diet, hood, bocce in it. You know how I rock, I pass the don't ask if one up top. We at the Angelino at the top. If I don't introduce the she going, go ahead and shoot your shot. I throw the lamb in course, I'm on Deuce Block. He run now for sport. We off the court. They hating, that's of course. Them bum poor. Sponsoring up. Got money, we want more. I find a loophole. Been since a youngster. Fully, we can't let no punk us. About no, I treat a model like a free. I know thugs, I know. I was raised to get some money, flip that like 10 ways. In the my money hungry, stack that for 90 days. In the room, they like they getting paid. Rolls Royces in the trenches, parked in front of Section 8.
Yeah, park Ferraris in the ghetto. 21. Real used to re-up with them. Miss them with that. Bought my dollar like on Creflo. Say you then when I why you careful. Block, that's easy.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Now here's Brian. Basket counts.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
Here's James. Shoots over Grant. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Goes back up. And the layup is good.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Pass to Fry. Goes up from the block. The shot's good on the assist by James.
LeBron James.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Bryant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw.
Kobe Bryant taking 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Well, that's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
It doesn't get much better than that. LeBron putting some muscle on the slam.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw in this game.
Cavaliers. LeBron James. 1 shot.
That free throw good from James. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Grant. Bryant with it. James with the rebound.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
With the drive.
Knifing to the rim with such power. Watching LeBron on the attack is so much fun.
Bryant outside to halt the run. The Lakers with another miss. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. It's a 3-point game. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Fisher, that's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now James. 5 points in the game. There's the block. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. All alone. Rebounded by LeBron. And so James will bring it up for Cleveland. There's the drive. And James throws it down.
Now that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. Now here's Bryant. Pass to Fisher. Here's the 3. Here's O'Neal. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
That'll make his coaching.
not the same. I'm feeling shades like seasons. You tell me that you leave her. You go right now, then I ain't. Lost myself and then I made my bedroom. Sitting back thinking got too much headroom. Thinking about my relationships that didn't even last. What I didn't get out of them, I swear that I'm trying to get it up about you. You let me go and now I feel so light blue. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. The red, shades like seasons. You tell me that you leave her. You go right now, then I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the try.
It's not a lie drill. Yeah, it's not a fire drill. The real thing. Yeah, you know that nighttime, daytime she don't see me. Acting like a pocket holding 50. Pull it with a Mickey Mouse. This ain't Disney. Still identity for the. Can you like Paul Wall? I might just put a grill in. Boy, go get your paw paws chili with the chili. You know me, pull a Pluto move, take white Scottie Pippen. Like it beef with. Everybody in the city, keep that doggy in a 360 deal, pulling gimmicks. What's that? Mind your business. Sports Center, Rodeo put a killie. Before I ate, I need.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Chicago Bulls. Now, here's Rose. And he drives in, and it's in there.
How about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
Here is Paul. Noah with the block. Here is Bogans. Pass to Rose. Driving in. And it's sent back by McAdoo. And Paul launches it from deep. Paul missing again. Rose scanning the floor. Now Bogans. Back to Rose. And finished off by Rose.
And you give Rose an angle to the rim. That's exactly what's going to happen. Too quick, too explosive.
Los Angeles with another miss. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the shot goes in. Rose has got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Outside Rose. Double team on Rose. Here's Boozer. Here's Noah. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A versatile player. Noah scores, he rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Noah hits them both. Here's Paul. Leonard on the wing. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Outside Rose. And he finishes nicely on the way. He's got 8.
And their post play has been.
Baby, shake that on the table, she obnoxious. Hey, look at all that on my feet, it's obnoxious. It's not just me here, you gotta move cautious. Spin, 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 spin again until they nauseous. Spin, 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 spin. Bad. Up until hit it.
Best here at 2K TV.